When it comes to marketing your business, there's a dirty little secret your competition does not want you to know about. Are you ready to learn what that is? There's probably a ton of secrets that your competition does not want you to know about. Businesses in 2020 that were able to make a successful transition from perhaps their retail or their in-person environment to more of an online experience, those businesses had a better chance of success. And one thing that will definitely improve people's ability to find you and your business online is where you rank on Google. Well, no, duh, Jeff, that's kind of basic, right? Well, there's a little term out there called SEO. It stands for search engine optimization. It's the ability of your website to call out to the search engines like Google and say, hey, I'm over here, bring traffic to me. Now, there are a lot of metrics that can improve your search engine rankings, but the one I want to focus on in today's video is time spent on page, as well as your bounce rate. One little secret that your competition does not want you to know is how video can improve your search engine rankings. The truth is, video does improve your search engine rankings, and here's how. When you're typically scrolling through a website, if there's a video or a picture, we're going to stop and take a look. If one picture is worth 1,000 words, then surely a video is worth millions of words. And when people take a look at content through video that grabs their attention, guess what they're going to do? They're going to spend more time on your page. And when they spend more time on your page, not only does your bounce rate go down, your time spent on the page is going to go up because customers are going to be looking at your page longer. They're going to become more engaged with your content. They're going to be more inclined to have a relationship with your content. Google and other search engines are going to receive this signal that your time spent on the page is much higher than the average site, and they're going to send more traffic to you. Take a look at this playlist of videos that we've already created talking about how to create content that converts and content that pulls people to you, including how to get the audience that you've always dreamed of. So a couple of these metrics, I want to give you some actual numbers. So according to Klipfolio.com, the average amount of time spent on a web page is 62 seconds. A really low average bounce rate starts at 26% and goes up to 40%. And then the average bounce rate of a web page is 41 to 55%, according to GoRocketFuel.com. So when we talk about bounce rate, that means when somebody visits your web page and they really do nothing and they go on to another page. So basically there's just no engagement. Our website at Media by JP, our average time spent on page for our home page is 3 minutes and 23 seconds. And when we take a look at our bounce rate for our entire site, our average is just at 18%. And the only reason that we can come up with in our conversations of why that bounce rate is so low and why the average time spent on page is so high is video. And if you want to have that happen to your business, it's definitely time, as we always say, to own your story. Then start with your frequently asked questions. Then you want to talk to them in video format about, testimonials from clients, because those are great stories. You want to talk a little bit about yourself and your qualifications and the types of customers that you like to see, those areas of specialty. You want to talk about maybe some of the amenities. The more of these questions that you are able to format into videos, the more the people are going to become more familiar with you versus your competition, the more apt they are to want to form a relationship with you. Get those videos out there, help your search engine optimization, and make people come to your website. As we bring this video to a close, as always, we would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to us about some of the challenges that you're seeing around creating video content, or any questions that you might have about, hey Jeff, I've got content, but how do I convert it to video? If you haven't checked out the other videos in our series, please do that. All right, guys, that's it for this video. We will see you in the next one. Adios.